is in the house. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Cool, we've had some cold weather last few weeks. I think it's a bit colder than last year. I might be wrong. Certainly, I am feeling it. Good evening, Tim, sir. Good to have you with me. Sorry, I keep looking down at the laptop, which tells me that I'm here. Hello, Richard. Good to have you with me. Yes, I'm okay now. I was feeling a bit after the last 2 weekends. The shows really have knackered me out. And Summer Breeze, thank you so much for promoting the live tonight as well. Thank you. I do really appreciate that. I did notice, and thank you. I do really appreciate it because obviously, I need all the help I can get at this early stage. Just back from the gym. Ivo, don't say things like that. You give me a turn. Oh, dear. What a few weeks. Well, I did post the video, but kind of mixed feelings because we did our last Alton in February at the beginning of the month, and it's a show that I love doing, Febex. But if I was wondering whether or not to make it the last year before I went, I definitely think it was the right thing to do now, because the journey down was bad enough, but I could drive all the way back last year, and this year I couldn't. In fact, I was in a bad way by the time we got back. So I think my days of doing events around the country are over. I will be sticking to the Northwest, but watch this space, because we will have some exciting news in the next few weeks. We will be announcing our first agent for Enwin's products in another part of the country, and we are interested in shops or traders who do shows outside the Northwest, because we're doing shows now in the Northwest. From now onwards, that's as far as we will go. As you can see, I'm so tired, I haven't even had a shave yet. And then what we'll do is set up agents so that people can see, touch, feel, and buy Enwin's products elsewhere in the country, possibly the world, if we have agents far enough afield. But yeah, any shops that are interested, do contact me, and we will start negotiations. We're tentatively starting with the Quarry range and our slate wall sets, which are at the moment very popular. So, but we will then be going on to our FPV kits, because very shortly we will be launching the production version of our FPV kits, which in the first instance will be the 00 version. And for those that don't know, FPV is live action cameras. So in effect, it's like having, this is a cube camera, and you can put this on a train and on a wagon, and it will film really nice footage, really good quality footage. This will actually do 1080p. It's really good quality stuff. This is the one I use on some of the 009 videos that I've posted. The problem with this is that, one, although it does sound as well as vision, you can't see the footage until afterwards. So what happens is with the FPV camera, you have a monitor and you have a camera with a transmitter, and it's based on drone technology, and we've 3D printed a housing which has all of that in with a battery. We also give you a battery bag for the LiPo. We give you a charging kit. We give you the monitor. We give you the FPV kit all wired up and fitted and ready to go. And basically, you put this in a wagon and then tow it around or shunt it around your layout. And you can either use the monitor or you can use FPV goggles. And in real time, you can ride inside your layout and see all your scenery from inside. And that's what the FPV kit does, and we will be launching it soon. So, how is everybody? I hope everybody is well and keeping warm as well. And yeah, I'm not putting it in locomotives, I'm putting it in a wagon. On 009 or 016.5 to those in Europe. Oh no, HOE. In HOE, we will have a tram with a camera fitted that's ready to go, but it's only going to be DC because it's based on a Kato chassis, a Kato chassis. So that will be launched shortly after the original 00HO version that sits in a wagon. So yeah, so that's going to be coming soon. But first, we are finding agents for Nwins because I can't do the travel anymore. But we've just done the 2 shows. So Alton, then last weekend, this weekend that's just gone, it was New Mills, which is the first time we've gone there. I did do a little bit of filming, and I will be posting that on the channel later in the week. And no, there's no AC narrow gauge. DC. I meant DC. And I did pick up some goodies, including this, which is the Apedale Valley Railway, 15 years of. I really love this little railway, so I thought this would be a nice little book. And I bought that from the Apedale Valley Railway, which had a stand next to ours at New Mills. Right, what other things have we been up to? This coming weekend, we are at Rainford, and we will have our quarry set there for people to have a look at our rock faces, and we've got quarrymen, painted figures, quarrymen, that we make ourselves that are only available from Nwins or Nwins suppliers. And we will also have the fireless. Now, I know that one of you out there has bought a fireless because he bought it from us. And by the way, the extra gifts, as you put it, that's the extra value pack. The first time buyers of a locomotive from us get an extra value pack worth at least £25 of line side extras. So yeah, so we've still got a few fireless left, and today the LMS hopper wagons arrived and the GWR tube wagons, but we haven't got many, and I haven't even opened the box yet. That's how busy I've been. I've been doing paperwork and printing for this weekend show, so I haven't had chance yet to go into the Rapido box and take them out. But I do an unboxing on, yeah, give me some feedback. Should I do a should I do a an unboxing on the NMS hoppers from Rapido and the new GWR tube wagons? Should I do an unboxing of those so that people can see what they are about, or are you happy just to take my word for it that it's usual Rapido excellence? Let me know and I will do as requested. Other news, which is unrelated to the shows. I had a phone call from Pips on Monday to do with the high rate of Pips, and they're going to give it to me, which means that I'll be able to get my electric wheelchair. Yay! A few years ago, I wouldn't have said that. I don't know if anyone's seen the adverts on Facebook or whether it's me because I've looked at other mobility products, but everybody go and have a look, because this is hilarious, right? On one of the sites, it's not Temu and it's not Banggood, it's another one, AliExpress or someone like that, right? They do a tracked mobility thing. It's got the hand controls like the mobility wheels, you know, the mobility fold up jobs, but it's actually got a track, like a half track, and it operates like a tank, and it's got a seat on top, and it's about 500 quid. And I'm thinking, do you know what? It's worth doing a fundraiser to get one of those, just because I can put a German helmet on and I can hoon around in this thing with the tracks. That would just be brilliant and perfect for the snow. You know, when we get that one, you know, for 30 minutes every year, that would just be so funny. So yeah, that's something that along the lines I might try and save up for, purely for the madness of it. I love the idea of a half track mobility wheelchair. So instead of the wheelchair with the wheels, it's got half track, rubber tracks. Fantastic. Anyway, going back to railway stuff. Yeah, we're at Rainford this weekend, and looking forward to that as always, because Rainford, we tend to get the same crowd in, so it's usually a chance to catch up. I'm not sure about being okay for shows, but the half track thing, I fancy going on beaches and, you know, going over sandcastles. Being the grumpy old guy, you know, the Victor Meldrew, put me German helmet on and some leathers, and go on to beaches and things on my half track wheelchair. I mean, that's going to be hilarious. I'm dying to get one. There's a thing called the Exo Quad. That's the ultimate. That's got suspension and all sorts, and but that's like, you know, that's like £6,000 for the cheapest 2-wheel drive version. But the half track thing is 500 quid, and they do a petrol version as well, so you couldn't take that round the supermarket. But it's based on a lawnmower, so you just take the blades off, and yeah, that would just be hilarious. So yeah, I'm so tempted, so tempted. So yeah, so let's move away from my wheelchairs and things. But the shows were fantastic. Alton, as always. Anyone who hasn't been there, we did put a video up last week and you can still see it on the channel. Alton was great, as always. It's a really friendly show in beautiful area. You know, everyone's friendly. It's in a nice school. They even have a bus running to and from the car park, and it's just a lovely show, and there's always lots of people in. You know, we sold quite a few filers there. We've still got about 5 or 6 of the Rapido filers left. Give me a phone call if you want one. Obviously not right now. At the company phone number, or if not, then drop us an email or order it on the website. It's either any of those three is fine by me. But we have quite a few filers. We've got a J52 still. We've got we've got a 16-inch Hunslet, and we've got one E1 in a colliery, a beautiful livery, but it's a colliery spec. So yeah, so we've got a few locos, which come with the £25 worth of extras that we give free for first-time buyers of locos. And we also have, like I said, just arrived the LMS hopper wagons, which you know, I imagine will do quite well up here in Northwest. So yeah, busy times. And after we've done Rainford this weekend, soon there is Rain Hill, which obviously is the home of the trials. And again, another friendly show. So I'm really looking forward to the next few weeks. Just trying to see this. So, I can't see the comments up here on the screen. It's down there on the laptop. For some reason, it doesn't show on both. Hello. Oh, hello. Welcome to the team. Welcome, Lee. So yeah, so we're Rain Hill is a lovely show. Yeah, we will be there. We will be there, and it's just a lovely little thing. So looking forward to the next few weeks. We've got some really nice shows coming up, and we've just had some. So I'll be editing the video on New Mills, which won't be very long because, as you all know, I can't walk around. But when I get my electric wheelchair, I am going to be a real hazard at shows. Um, I'm not sure. It's in March, Rainhill. I know it's in March. I'm not sure if it's the second or the third week. I'm sorry that I don't have the date on the top of my head, because the top of my head is a pretty empty place at the best of times. So yeah, so we'll be posting a video on New Mills with highlights, a few of the layouts that were there, and I'm afraid I couldn't film much. We were pretty knackered. Well, Rain Hill, the parking problem isn't so bad now because they're now in a school, which is a little bit better than, than the previous site. They're in a school, so check out the new address and on the advertising. And yeah, Rain Hill is at a new address, which does solve quite a lot of the parking problems, because they park everybody in like a tennis court or something. There's quite a big space where everyone can park, so it is better. Yes, March 7th and 8th. So thanks, Tim. So yeah, so we'll be there. And yeah, looking forward to that one. Um, we've got a quiet period coming up in June and July, so I've got to make the most of it at the early ones. But yeah, looking forward to that. What other news have I got? That's it. Rainhill High School, L35 6NY. And yeah, it's a new venue, so it is less of a parking problem than it used to be. Okay, Lee, keep going, keep up the good work. I'll check it out later when you put it up. Talking of videos, I'm going to be struggling a little bit, not so much the usual where I've got a lack of content. I've actually got quite a bit of content to fit in, and I don't want it getting too old. So we've got new mills. We've got next week. We've got the already a few weeks old vintage railway model railways. That is Hesketh Bank, and that was filmed in January, so that's coming up next. I think after this week. I think I might put New Mills on Friday. I've got to edit it, but that could be on Friday. And then we've got, let's see, what else have we got coming up on the channel? And again, we've got those wagons that have come in. So do I do a review on those? Let me know. We've got the customer exhibition layout, or the customer layout, which we are finishing, and we're doing videos on that. And then we've got the forthcoming shows this weekend at Rainford and then Rainhill. So we'll have some extra footage at those we could post. So yeah, we're not going to be struggling for content at all the next few weeks, which is rather good. The channel will be quite active. And we have a special guest at the next live, which is 2 weeks today at 8 o'clock. So sort of the channel goes like this. This week we've got this, followed by probably Friday, maybe Saturday, the New Mills video. Tuesday at 6:30, we've got the video on Hesketh Bank with the vintage model railway, the 3-line models. And we've got the triple track, and we're going to be at Rainford, so I could be filming at Rainford a little bit of the layouts that are there. Then we've got 2 weeks today, we've got our very special guest on the next live at 8 o'clock. And following that will be either the video on Rainford or something else. Yeah, so Rainford will probably be 3 weeks today, the video. And then we've got Rainhill. So we will be busy the next few weeks on this channel, but all with good stuff. And I'm very excited about the special guest. I'm just hoping the technology works. It does give me the option of inviting somebody else using their phone when I do a live. And I tried to click on that option. It just spun me back into the title. So I don't know if that's going to work. But if it does work, we will have a visitor on the channel. So yeah, it is going to be quite a busy few weeks, and the motoring channel is the one I'm struggling with a bit. We've just done one on supercars, and there's one that I've just edited on a Vauxhall concept car from the 1970s. And then we're going to be doing some more kit car stuff for 2 weeks for a week on Friday. So we've got some more motoring stuff, and then there's the Yes You Can channel. I'm going to be updating that with the Pips news, and hopefully soon I will be reviewing a brand new mobility device, be it a chair or a mobility scooter, which is good timing really, because my father is due to have a knee operation soon, which means he's going to be an industrial pain in the arse whilst he recovers. And at least we will have something we can plank him on, and if it's remote control, I can send him away, so I can have a bit of quiet. Anyway, that's one of the things. It's a pity they don't do an electric version of those old wicker bath chairs, with the tiller. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Right. Oh, I don't know if you've seen it on your Facebook feeds, but some of the logging steam things that in America, with two guys on the front operating the tiller, and at the back you've got like a steam engine with tracks on it, and it goes rumbling through the forests. Absolutely amazing video. I think that's fantastic. How I'm going to do that for modelling, I don't know whether I'll be able to model one of those, but it is tempting. Right. So we're quite busy. There's lots of good news happening, especially with the new products coming along. We've got, like I said, we've got the new quarry sets all up and running. We've got the new Rapido products. We've got our new FPV kit that we're going to be supplying soon and taking orders for. So so it's going to be really exciting the next few months. Lots to talk about and lots to do. And then when the weather gets better, hopefully, and this customer layout gets finished, hopefully I will be out in the garden with assistance from others, assembling the garden railway at last. And then we will have these lives from outside in the garden when it's actually daylight at this time of day. Oh, can't wait for the summer. Oh, I think we've all had a bit too much winter now. So I think we're all in need of a little bit of sunshine. I think we'll all agree. So we're really motoring now. We're getting there. So that's and also on top of having a special guest in 2 weeks today on the live at 8 o'clock, I will also soon have a glamorous assistant on the YouTube channel. I will not say any more than that, but she is very, very, very glamorous, and I am looking forward to that immensely. So we have plans. So a lot of clickbait, I am pleased to say, and we'll make a few jokes about that. And the 009 layout in my room. Story on that is the track is dirty. I know it's terrible. I've got to spend some time cleaning the track, and then I can have another running session. Had a nice little running session on the exhibition layout with the Fireless locos when I filmed the Fireless. I enjoyed making that video. We had some nice footage on Dad's layout. So that's looking very, very good. Might even do some FPV on there at some point. So we're quite pleased with how that went. And soon we'll be filming the customer layout, which is going to be someone's birthday present. So can't wait to see his face when he gets to first see it, and we will film all that and put it on the channel. So some wonderful stuff coming. exciting times. And then, of course, the first of the Evolution coaches from Rapido have landed in the country. None of the ones I've ordered for my customers. Um, of batch one, they are separating them into three segments. Segment A has arrived in the UK, and the boxes look fantastic. Segment B, which is so basically it's the southern areas, the southern pre-grouping railways seem to be the ones that have arrived. We've got um, I think some Midland ones due in the second tranche of Evolution coaches, and then we've got the third batch due in Q2, which includes the ones that I've got for LNWR fans. Also, I don't know if any of you have noticed, but the Old Hattons Genesis coaches are back, and they also do a Cambrian version of that. So we might get one of those and do a review on it, because we do a Cambrian loco, so it'd be nice to have a Cambrian set of coaches for it. So that's one of the things we'll be doing on the channel. So all in, very exciting times. And the Fireless, I'm really chuffed that they are everything that I hoped they would be. They run fantastically. They look great. Richard, you'd probably be able to say more than me. That I'm not just saying that, well, but yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. So going fast as well. Going fast. We're down to 5, I think, 5 or 6 left in stock. So yeah, we could do with a few more sales on those. So busy times in the industry at the moment. Accurascale are launching more diseasals. I see that Hornby have launched their Saints. So yeah, it's we are so spoilt for choice in the hobby now. We really are. You know that it's absolutely amazing, the choice from little Fireless locos to Saints that are, you know, with lots of detail on them. We've also got the S160s from Rapido due this year. They're getting a lot of excitement. They're again big loco. So absolutely amazing variety and choice. I'd love to see more Era 1 locos, and better still, some more Era 1 coaches and things as well coming onto the market. So yeah, so it's a really exciting time to be in the hobby. I think we are genuinely at a high point at the moment. Well, talking of Hornby, I'm going to be getting. I've got a Hornby Railroad 9F, and I'm going to get a HM7000 chip for that. Sorry. Oh, dear me, pardon me. And that will be used in the Garden Railway, so it will basically be chip operated. And at some point, I'm thinking of getting a really cheap locomotive and fitting it to a battery system in a wagon, so that we can clean the tracks using a wagon rather than walking around the whole length of it in the garden. And that's one of my plans. but I don't know what that old loco will be. It doesn't really matter. All it has to do is have old style pickups, and I can. Hello, Flymo Chairman. Good to have you on board, sir. I feel like I'm stealing you from other channels. Ah, dear me. There's some really exciting stuff happening in the hobby at the moment. It really is amazing. And, and also with the Garden Railway, we'll have the space to run the big locos. So I can't wait for that. We've got a Garrett, we've got the Whiz Beach and Upwell and Whiz Beach tram set. So we're going to have that running in the garden. We're going to have the 9F, we're going to have the Garrett. My father's got a Hardwick, that's going to be running with some LNWR coaches. So it's going to be a really, really good time. And we're going to have lots of videos of big locos on a very big garden railway. So yeah, so this is going to be an exciting summer. I might even be calling on help to assemble it all. It'll be oh god, yeah, we'll be doing videos of everything. What I plan to do in the summer is, when I get chance in the summer to film, I will film over several days, lots and lots of different things. And then when it comes to winter, I will have some footage to make some videos so that people can be reminded of the summer, because we'll have flowers and sunshine and trees with leaves on and things like that in the garden. And so we'll be able to run, hopefully, enough trains in the summer so that in the winter we've got some weeks where we're going to be showing some garden railway running, even when we're not running the garden railway, if that makes any sense. So yeah. So, and obviously we'll have some videos on the assembly of the garden railway. Very exciting time. Sorry about all the scratching. The other thing I've noticed on videos after I look at them back is that my glasses aren't level. My ears, one's higher than the other, and so my glasses go wonky and they don't look very straight, and I can never work out which way it is. So yeah, busy time. And obviously when we've got the new agent officially signed up, we will do an announcement so that everyone knows where to go into their area to get Enwin's products from a shop. We will have Enwin's products in a shop. So it's really exciting times. This way we can keep reaching people everywhere, even when we can't do the travel to the farthest shows anymore. I think Alton was a bit too far now, so I have to pace myself a bit. So that's the news. So much wonderful news at the moment. So the main thing I would say to all of you now is, and I know I'm on an old broken record, but do tell other people about our channel and our videos. Do give me a thumbs up, and that way people like us will know that there's something here that they'll enjoy. And even better, do subscribe, because that really helps the channel. We want to get to 1,000. Then we get taken a bit more seriously by YouTube and other people and things, and we can progress even further. On top of that, we are hoping to have even more guests on the channel in the next few months. I will keep you updated on that. So yeah. So we're going to be very, very busy, and all in a good way. And also on Patreon, I'm going to be posting some videos before they go public. So especially when the Garden Railway and other railway projects are uh, are are uh, filmed, I will put them on Patreon first. So anyone that wants to support the channel through Patreon, they will see not only the stuff from this channel, you will see the stuff from all my channels on our one Patreon channel, which is www.patreon.com/nwind without the S. And you will get to see all our videos that you don't see on our channels before that they go public. So, and even some that don't go public. So yeah. So that's one of the things that we're looking to do. And yeah. So busy, wonderful busy. So yeah, and thank you to everybody who is helping to build this community on the live as we go onwards towards building it up. I'm hoping eventually, like I said, to have the garden railway behind me when the weather's good enough and we've got it running, and we will have that running behind me whilst I'm talking. So that will give us something a little bit more interesting to look at than a green screen. And I will try and get a big photo or something to stick behind myself instead of the green screen. That's going to end up over there for something else that I'm going to be doing. So yes. Fly Mode Chairman, sir, you are very welcome, and we are happy to have you here whenever you arrive. Basically, earlier in the video, I was just updating everybody on what's coming. So yeah. Yeah, the Garden Railway basically is a double O layout, and it's going to be 2 big loops. And, so that's going to be a place that we can run big trains. And I mean big trains, because it doesn't have the space issues that running a layout in the house. And we're going to be different. We're not just going to do the express and the high-speed trains. We're going to be doing the goods trains, the really big sod-off goods trains with 9Fs and Garretts and things. So yeah, so I just got to save up and get lots and lots of wagons. So it should be interesting. Oh yeah, I'm going to run the little stuff as well. I'm going to run the Fireless on there, and I'm going to have I'm going to do a session with the Era 1 locos. So I'm going to have locomotion number 1 doing a full loop of the Garden Railway with an FPV camera behind it, so you can actually see it operating all the way around. So that's one of the things we're going to be filming when we got the Garden Railway. And we're going to have the customer railway. So, well, they are going to be big trains. They're going to be sort of, as big as a big train would be in real life. So we're going to really, it's going to take a little while to go past when it goes past me, and then it'll loop round and you'll see it in the distance as well. If it goes where I'm planning to have the seats for the live. So yeah. So it's all really exciting times. So I might need some help with assembly. It's all going to be made modular so that it's in sections and it all bolts together in sections. So yeah. So when I'm ferried off to a little bungalow somewhere, I can move it as well, run it round the bungalow and wind up the neighbours. I think Garrett and Fireless double header might be asking a bit much of the Fireless, to be fair. But I will run Fireless on there. I'll run everything on there. The idea of the garden railway is not just to have the usual stuff you'll find on a garden railway. I love express trains with 12 coaches and all that kind of thing, on 20 coaches, and I will run stuff like that. But I also want to run the grubby stuff as well. You know, the goods trains and the local trains, the suburban trains, and all that kind of thing. An extra set of wheels. Poor little Fireless, run it into the ground chasing after a Garrett. Full length Eurostar, full length everything. I don't have a Eurostar, but if someone has a Eurostar and they wanted to bring it round, they'd be very welcome to. I want to have everything on that layout, because it's a garden railway. It doesn't matter what era it is, so people can run whatever they bring, and we'll have running sessions and film them. So that's the idea, really. So we can give you all lots of different varieties of things. And I'm going to do a little tiny Era 1 layout as well. So that's to come in the future. So yeah. So we've got lots and lots and lots of stuff. Yeah, I love the APT. I must admit, I've got a soft spot for the APT. So that's a possibility in future. But at the moment, I don't have one, and I don't have the funds for one. Again, if someone wants to join our Patreons, that's very welcome, and that will help the channel as well. So any money from Patreons will go towards the cars and the and also the stock for the railways and for reviews and things like that. There is a review that's due to happen soon. I know it's a little bit out of date because it's been out since Christmas, but I have got an Acura Scale 57XX pannier, and I will be doing a review on that. I think the APT is one of those classic designs, though, isn't it? It's as much about the story as it is about the actual trains. I think another one as well is I think we've got to get an intercity 125 on the Garden Railway, just because that's iconic, and the Eurostar, and if someone has a bullet, bring it over. Yeah, the APTE set, that value goes up and up and up because they only made them in limited numbers. I personally prefer, and I shouldn't say this as a Rapido agent, but I prefer the APT production version. I think that's such an attractive loco. Nice and simple and sleek, very attractive. And also takes me back to a period in my youth that I was very excited by that. Very sad that it didn't actually stick around. So, right, so this weekend, like I said, we're at Rainford. Next week, there is a video on, as I said earlier, we've got a video coming out at 6:30 next Tuesday, which is on the Hesketh Bank classic trains. And then at this Friday or Saturday, I will post a video on the New Mills show that's just been. So you'll have two videos to watch between now and a week on Tuesday, when we have our very special guest on this channel, who is, assuming it all works, we will have Simon Kohler on the live in 2 weeks' time. And I'm trying to line up other guests as well for future episodes on the live. So looking forward to that. And yeah. Yeah, lots and lots happening, and I've been prattling on for about 49 minutes now. Pretty good going. Yes. Now, the thing with Simon is that it says that I can link to somebody else's mobile and invite them to come onto the live. So if it works, Simon will be on this live 2 weeks today at 8 o'clock. So do please spread the word, or maybe not spread the word in case it doesn't work. Simon is fantastic, and he's a nice bloke, and I get on very well with him. And I'm looking forward to seeing, hearing about his book, and also his thoughts on the current industry, because I think we are really blessed with some fantastic models at the moment. For example, a Curascale completely sold out, I think, virtually almost completely, of the 57XX panniers. I think Rapido have already sold out of the Filus at their head office. I know that we and some other agents have still got some, but Rapido themselves have sold out. So if you want them, you have to go to an agent like us to get yours. It just shows how healthy the hobby is. These will be classics. I said to Rapido, you ought to start planning for a batch 2 and a batch 3. Now, I have to say that I'm getting very, very tired. The MS is starting to kick in and my head is starting to spin a little bit. So I ought to start thinking about winding this down and saying goodbye, tatty bye to you all. We will be at Rainford this weekend to those narrow gauge fans, and we will be at Rain Hill at the beginning of March. And we'll update you on other shows as and when they are approaching. So look forward to seeing anybody who's at those shows. Anybody who missed Alton, the video is on our channel, and it is already live on the channel. You just need to scroll back. I think it was the previous video. And anyone who missed New Mills last weekend, I will be posting a video very, very short time. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it's the MS. It just, when it hits, it's just like bang, suddenly. And it's just suddenly come over me like a wave now. I'm going to have to lie down again. I hate it. This time of night, normally I don't do anything but lie on the bed. And so sometimes you will see a live where I'm lying on the bed. It's purely the MS. The Alton video, I'm quite pleased with that one. That came out quite well. And this weekend we will have the like I said, as well as was us going to Rainford, we will post a video on the New Mills exhibition and some nice railways there, which I filmed, and we tried the production FPV kit on one of the layouts. So I won't ruin it by telling you that. Yeah, it's just like a switch. It's like all of a sudden my head starts spinning, the energy's gone, and luckily the bed is just here and I can just flop onto the bed and collapse. And that's exactly what I'm going to do when I finish this live. I was going to do something for my Yes You Can channel, but I don't think I'll be able to. So, thank you all for watching. Like I said, Friday or Saturday, 6:30 if it's the Friday, 12 o'clock if it's the Saturday, I will post the New Mills video. I will be at Rainford from 12 o'clock on Saturday with the stand, and we will have our quarry set there, as well as the Rapido Fireless for anyone who wants to snap up one of those. We will also be at Rain Hill soon, on the 6th and 7th, or 7th and 8th, but in the first week, one of the first full weekend of March. And we are also going to be posting a video in 2 weeks' time with hopefully Simon Kohler on the live at 8 o'clock on this channel. So there you go. That's an interesting few weeks to come. And obviously the video for Rainford will be after that. And then the video for Rain Hill will be after that. And I've also got in the back pocket a review of the Acura Scale 57XX, which will go onto the channel soon. So yeah, exciting times. Lots of stuff. So all of you take care, keep warm. The spring is coming, the spring is coming. Keep telling yourselves the spring is coming, and we will survive this horrible, cold, damp winter. Right. Thank you all for gracing me with your presence, and I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I've enjoyed chatting to you all, and yeah, we will enjoy the summer together. Assembly on the Garden Railway will certainly make for a few interesting videos, and everyone out there, please do take care, look after each other, and do of course drop in and say hello next week when we post the video at 6:30 on Tuesday. And also check out the rest of the videos. Keep an eye on the channel because there will be more coming. And give a thumbs up and do spread the word to everybody else so that we can build the channel and grow. Okay. I shall now contemplate switching off and lying down. So again, thank you for your company. Look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. Fingers crossed there will be 2 faces on the screen. Oh, I can predict an entertaining disaster. And thank you for the kind message, Richard, as well. I'm glad you enjoyed the Fireless. I look forward to pictures of it on your layout. And yeah, I'm really pleased that one of our viewers has bought a Loco. It's always nice. And yeah, so I shall now go and lie down and disintegrate, and see you all on Saturday at Rainford. And those who aren't at Rainford will see it on this channel. There is no escape. Okay then, thank you very much, and more news soon about upcoming things. So right, and thank you as ever, Tim, for your help and moderation on the channel. It is much appreciated. Right, tatty bye, and yeah, don't forget to tune in next Tuesday 6:30, and then 2 weeks today at 8 p.m. to see the disaster of technology beating me once again. Okay, see you folks.